Hello, and this time on the Bridging Finance podcast, we have Georgina here from Henchurch Lane to talk all about bridging for refurbishment. It's great to chat with you again, Georgina. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you, Tessa. And yourself?
Good, I'm glad to hear it. And yes, all good too. Thank you for asking. So, let's get straight into the questions that we've got here for this episode. So, of course, we'll start here. What is a refurbishment bridging loan and how does it all work?
Okay, so refurbishment bridging loans are short-term finance used to buy a property and fund works that make it mortgage ready to increase its value. Um, you take the loan, complete the refurbishment, and then repay it through sale of the property or refinancing.
Okay, so there we go. That explains it all in a nutshell there, if you're doing this for the first time. So, just following on from that, then, what are light refurbishment bridging loans? What does that mean?
So a light refurbishment is going to be non-structural works, so cosmetics, kitchens, bathrooms, flooring, that kind of thing. No major changes to the structure or the planning of the property. They're usually quicker to arrange because the risk of a light refurbishment is a lot lower.
Hmm. Right, okay, which makes sense there. And you probably know what I'm going to ask you next, but what is a heavy refurbishment bridging loan?
So a heavy refurbishment bridging loan, this is going to be for structural or planning related works. That's your extensions, loft conversions, and reconfiguring the layouts of a property. Anything really that requires building regulations or planning approval. Uh, Lenders usually want a lot more detail for a heavy refurbishment bridging loan, schedule of works and timelines as well.
Mm. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind if you're looking at doing that. Let's look at the next question. So, who is a refurbishment bridging loan for? We've probably established this really, but can anyone get one of these?
Yes, yeah, anyone can get a bridging loan as long as they meet the main requirements. Typically, refurbishment bridging loans, it tends to be investors, landlords, and developers who just need a short term boost of funds to improve a property before refinancing it or reselling.
Mm.
You don't need to be experienced, but a clear plan obviously will help.
Mm. Yes, definitely. So, again, a key point there to note. Now, let's look at this question. So, how much can I borrow with a bridging loan for refurbishment?
So many lenders will go up to around 70 to 75% of the property's value. And some will also fund a percentage of the refurbishment costs. Exact figures may vary, so it's always worth speaking with a mortgage advisor to get a better idea on what you can borrow and
Mm.
the rules and regulations.
Yes, okay. Well, there we go. Again, that's something to be aware of. And speaking of costs, how much do refurbishment bridging loans cost?
So costs usually include the interest, which is charged monthly or sometimes daily with some of the lenders, plus arrangement fees and valuation and legal fees. The exact cost will depend on the loan size, the loan to value, and how long you're keeping the loan for. Keeping the refurbishment on time is important because a longer term means that more interest is going to be charged.
Hmm. Okay, so there's your breakdown when it comes to costs. It sounds like that's all key to know so that you can budget and all of that. So, for those doing this for the first time, then how do I apply for a refurbishment bridging loan? What's the process?
So, again, go to a specialist mortgage advisor for this who will be able to talk you through the application process. And what you'll need. The documents that you typically need are going to be ID and proof of address, as always, when you're applying for any kind of mortgage or loan. Details of the property, evaluation, a refurb schedule and costings, and of course, evidence of your exit strategy as well.
Okay, so there we go. All you need to know there to apply or to help you apply for a bridging loan. So, just lastly, then, I mean, you've demonstrated there how a broker can help, but is there anything else to consider here, or do you think we've covered all that we can?
Yeah, so a broker helps match the project that you're looking to do to a lender that will accept the level of refurbishment, the timeline, and the exit route that you have in place as well. They can also help flag any planning or licensing steps with you. So your project stays on track and the loan doesn't run longer than planned, because obviously you want to pay as little in interest as possible.
Yes, definitely. There we go. Well, we'll end on that note. Thank you for that, Georgina. Hopefully, that has proved useful to anyone listening to this, and we'll catch you on another episode soon.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tessa.